All right, so I wanted to talk a little bit about this challenge that I created for myself, this Pride Week showcase of 2022, the challenge that I thrust upon myself that I didn't need to thrust upon myself, but I did anyway. And the fact that I created 7 different videos within the span of 7 days. And so I'll start off with the fact that when I uploaded my first video, that was the same day. Literally, I uploaded it around 9 a.m., 10 a.m. that day. And then right after that, I found out about the decision to overturn Roe versus Wade. And that was really difficult for me to see that happen, first off. But also the even resist the urge to just delete that first video to just go on with this series just because that was a decision that affects so many people across the country, so many of the people that I care about. And at the same time, even I have a history. Even I at one point canvassed for a gubernatorial candidate who was pro-choice and who basically made a name for themselves based on being pro-choice. And so to me, it almost seems like the work that we did at that point in time around 7 years ago, around 7 or 8 years ago, kind of almost went down the drain. But at the same time, laban lang. And that's Tagalog for basically just fight, or the fight goes on. But anyway, I also wanted to make sure that it was known that I absolutely was upset when that happened. And I had no idea if I should have even gone through with the rest of this challenge, with this showcase. But I guess to me, eventually, I realized that my story also needs to be told, that the story of who I am as a queer, a non-binary, an autistic, a Filipino, just an artist in general, needs to be told. And I also knew that if I didn't do this now, that if I didn't try now, I probably would have never tried at all. Especially since I had been planning for this little showcase for about 2 weeks. At least I was ideating it in my mind. I was trying to decide, oh, should I do this? Should I not do this? And then when I realized that I wanted to do this, I started to create this footage. And so here I am. I have completed this showcase. And what I'll say is that I guess I'm glad that I did it, honestly. I'm absolutely happy that I was able to do it, even though as of today, June 30th, I have like 0 views for a lot of these videos, honestly. But at the same time, life goes on, right? Um, Not everyone's voice is going to be heard, and not everyone is willing to hear your voice. But to you, whoever you are, if you are willing to hear my voice, if you were willing to listen to my story, if you were willing to go through this entire process with me, this entire very, very scary, very, very much out of my comfort zone process with me, I absolutely thank you from the bottom of my heart, especially since few people have historically even been willing to listen to people like me, let alone actually me. And that's always been a challenge that I've had throughout my life. And so for really anyone to watch this video, to watch any of my other videos, is already almost amazing to me. Like just doing that alone is already amazing to me, since that's an opportunity that I'm usually not able to have in life outside of something like work, for instance. But I am still happy, in spite of the circumstances, to have done this challenge and to have at least given myself the opportunity to engage with someone, at least artistically speaking, in a way that's actually basically engaged with someone about my art. So I wanted to talk a little bit about my website here, because I'm really proud of how it has turned out, as I have been working on this website for around 3 years at this point. And so it has developed into just a showcase of my entire body of work. Maybe not my entire body of work, since of course I don't really have the energy to post every single piece that I've ever made. But at least I can say that I do have my portfolio in place. And I am absolutely proud of that, and proud of the fact that I now have a bunch of content that can be featured this on this website. Especially since I will be uploading some of the works that I have been doing for this Pride Month, as well as some of the work from that I did last Pride Month, which I guess I don't really feel the need to create entire videos for this, since they've already been made. But anyway, so here is my website, and you can see a lot of different little gimmicks and features on here. And I guess the only other thing that I would like to talk about pertaining to this website is the fact that you can help support my artwork by going to my subscription page hosted on Big Cartel. Unfortunately, I cannot yet have, or I guess I cannot yet make exclusive content for this platform, just because the platform isn't that advanced yet. But I believe that the time will come when that happens. And when it happens, you can definitely be sure that if you are subscribed for some reason at that by that time, you can definitely be sure that I will, in fact, upload oodles of content. But also, if you just feel generous and you feel like, you can spare $5 a month to help me support my art endeavors, I would greatly appreciate that. But if not, or if you just want a tangible art piece, here is the Fornesis store. And here you can buy merchandise with my art on it. Whereas on the Fornesa art shop, you can buy postcards or posters, two-dimensional pieces with my art on it. And really, other than that, I just want to thank you again so much for going through this challenge with me, if that's what you did. And if not, just thank you for watching this video of my reflections, seeing a little bit about my process, the process in terms of how I prepare a piece to be photographed, and the process of actually photographing that piece so that eventually it'll go on this website. And by the way, that's what that B-roll was. But thank you so much for watching this video, watching this series if you did. And I guess it's goodbye for now.